In this video we're going to talk about what a function is. Here we have a basic reminder where each x is paired with only one y, and there were a couple of ways that we looked for that. So if I was looking in a table, if I had all different x's, then I knew it was going to be a function. It didn't matter what the numbers were over here, because all of the x values are paired with only one y value. If I have an x value that's repeated, then I have to make sure that that y value that goes with that x value is always the same. So in this case, this x of 2 is always paired with the 3. So they're still the same point, 2, 3. So that's okay, it's still a function. If, by chance, the x is paired with different y values, something like that. Notice here the 2 is paired with the 3, and here the 2 is paired with the 4, and we said that can't happen. So where this first one was a function, and this one was a function, this last one is not a function. And it's not a function because the x is paired with more than one y value. Now we had looked at a couple of specific cases when we were going over this in class. We looked at when all of the x's were different, but the y value remained the same every time. This is still okay as a function because all of the x values are paired with only one y value. But it can't look like the reverse, where all of the x values are the same and we have different numbers over for the y's. Notice here the 1 is paired with 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this one would be not a function because the 1 is paired with more than one y value. We also talked about when this was in graph form that we could use our vertical line test. Now when we were doing the vertical line test, remember vertical line is the one that runs up and down. If we could draw a vertical line and it crosses at only one point, or at most one point, at any place in the graph, then it was considered a function. But if it ever crossed at 2 places, then it was not. So for example, if I had some points on here, like this, and I drew vertical lines through each of those, that's going to cross one time, that's going to cross one time, that's going to cross once, that's going to cross once, and that's going to cross once. There are other places where I draw a vertical line, it's not going to cross at all, but at most it crosses one time. So this one would have been considered a function. If I had something like a point here, and then a big smile, when I tried to draw a vertical line through these 2 points, it crosses here and here. So is this a function? No, it wouldn't be a function because it fails the vertical line test. Another quick example. If I have a parabola, remember parabolas continue on forever, but every place that I draw a vertical line, it's still only going to cross once. So this one would be a function. Whereas if we turn that parabola on its side, and I tried to do the vertical line test, it would now fail the vertical line test because it's going to be crossing that vertical line at more than one point. So that one would be not a function. Quick review on what is a function and what is not a function.